Hello everyone, Parashat Shemini. And it came to pass on the 8th day, Vayikra 9:1. And after 7 days of preparation, after offerings, prayers, and silence, the 8th day arrives. A day beyond nature, beyond time. The day when heaven meets earth. The Midrash says the first 7 days represent the world as we know it, structured, physical. But the 8th, that is eternity. It is the entryway into the infinite. And fire came forth from before Hashem. A flame descended from heaven, consumes the offerings, and the people fall on their faces in awe. The divine presence fills the Mishkan. The moment is complete. Heaven is here. But then, Nadav and Avihu, they bring a foreign fire. They enter without command, and that same fire consumes them. Ramban and the Zohar reveals it wasn't punishment in anger. It was their souls being drawn upward, like flames yearning to reunite with their source. They didn't die because they disobeyed. They died because they loved Hashem too much to stay. Sometimes the fire that elevates, it's also the fire that burns. We often ask, what does God really want from us? To give, to serve, to fear Him. But Parashat Shemini whispers something deeper. The question is not only what we do for Hashem, it's also how much space we leave for Him. Aaron stands in silence after the death of his sons. Va'idom Aaron, and Aaron was silent. The sages teach his silence was not despair. It was understanding. It was surrender. It was holy. Sometimes the holiest response is not noise, but stillness. Pesach is about leaving Egypt, about freedom. But what is freedom? Freedom is not only leaving behind chains. It's learning to live with holiness. In Egypt, we were surrounded by impurity. But in the wilderness, we built the Mishkan. We invited God to dwell inside us. And that is the journey, from leaving Egypt to becoming a vessel. Pesach breaks the walls. Shemini sanctifies the space. Every person has their 7 days, the natural cycles of life, work, effort, growth. But deep within you, there is also a Yom Shemini, a place beyond logic, beyond limits, a place where your soul burns for Hashem. Not because it is commanded to, but because it remembers where it came from. The Baal Shem Tov taught, when a Jew lights a candle with love, it's not wax that burns, it's the soul returning to its source. In Pesach, we go out. In Shemini, we go in. Out of Egypt, into the fire. Out of slavery, into divine presence. Out of what holds us back, into the mystery of what draws us close. May we learn to serve not only with our hands, but with our hearts. To burn, but not to be consumed. To listen to the silence and find God in the space between worlds. Shabbat Shalom and Hag Kasher V'Sameach.